Ryan, month of October, how many cars you guys sell?
Just around 200.
Do you work deals?
Yes.
How many deals would you say you worked?
Last month was about 65.
So you worked 65 deals. On average, what percentage of the deals have got trade-ins?
A very small percentage, probably 10%.
All right, so we have maybe had 7 trade-ins. All right. How many times in the month of October did a salesman walk up to you at the sales desk and hand you the paperwork from the customer's previous purchase?
Maybe one.
Why just one?
Most time customers don't keep their paperwork, or they just don't do anything with the car.
Okay, I'm led to believe, how you doing? All right, let me ask you this. As a desk manager, would you like to see the paperwork for the customer's previous purchase?
They have it, yes, absolutely.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are your salespeople are continuously and consistently asking for the paperwork?
Probably not as much as they should.
Okay. Al, how about you? How many times did you see the paperwork for the customer's previous purchase?
Virtually none.
Yeah, I've gotten none from Honda, I've gotten none from Ford, yes.
I do. You're asking the question, we look in the back and we have basically brought the product before, yes. It kind of helps you out to basically look at the history we have bought before. What's your question, right?
Well, the question was, you're a sales manager?
No, finance.
You're a okay, good. How many times in the month of October did the salesperson bring you the paperwork from the customer's previous purchase?
Never.
Never, okay. If the customer was a previous customer of yours, you can find that information, right? It's gonna be in your system. But if they weren't a previous customer, let me ask you this, would you like to see that paperwork? Are your salespeople consistently asking the customer for the paperwork? Why? I can answer the question, because we as managers aren't training them to do it. That's the answer. Salvador asked me for my paperwork for my previous purchase. Say, Steve, do you have the paperwork from your previous purchase?
Mr. Steve, will you happen to have the paperwork from your previous purchase?
Salvador, why do you want that? By the way, might a customer respond like that? You bet they will. Why do you want that, Salvador?
Because you asked me to ask you.
It always happens in the later classes.
It's been a long day.
All right, Mike, let me try you.
Well,
Mike asked me for the paperwork for my previous purchase.
Steve, do you have your paperwork from previous purchase?
Why do you want that, Mike?
My manager like to see that the situation based on.
Oh, your manager wants to see my paperwork. Tell him to eat shit and die.
did you hear that, Al?
Did you hear that? By the way, might that be a customer attitude right there?
Yeah.
Okay, they might not say it just like that.
Yeah.
You're
very
close, you're
Very close.
He may not say eat shit, but he will
All
want
right,
to die.
is there a way that we might get the customer to voluntarily turn over the paperwork to us?
Yeah, there has to be.
All right, Joseph, you respond like I responded, okay? Joseph, do you have the paperwork from your previous purchase handy?
What do you want?
Joseph, great question. I do this for all of my customers. If you've got the paperwork from your previous purchase, I'll go through it, and I'm looking for 2 things. Number 1, I'm looking for coverages that you have in place that might increase the value of your trade-in, and I'm also looking for coverages that you might have in place that by the laws of the state of California, you're due a cash refund.
Oh,
Who's gonna not give you the paperwork?
The people that don't have it.
The answer, the people that don't have it, okay? And look, not everybody has it, I get that. I'm led to believe that about 46 to 47% of the people keep their paperwork in their glove compartment. I keep my paperwork there, okay? I know not everybody
well, depending on
does.
the age of the car, too.
If it's a 1963, we're probably not gonna have it, okay? I understand that.
Yeah, even 2012, 2011.
It just really depends. Let me ask you, think about this from the customer's point of view. Salesman wants my paperwork in order to look for coverages that I might have in place that will increase the value of my trade-in. Do I like the salesman for asking that question?
Yes.
The salesperson wants to see if he can get me some cash back by getting some refunds on something I may have purchased. Are both of those good things?
Yes.
I know BDC people, I know internet people who on the telephone will say to the customer, if you're planning on replacing your vehicle, we'd love to bid on it. Do me a favor, bring two things with you. Number one, bring all the keys you have. The more keys you have, the more valuable your vehicle. Number two, bring the paperwork from your previous purchase. We'll go through it. We'll look for refundable products you may have purchased. We'll look for products you may have in place that will increase the value of your trade-in. There are stores where customers are walking in with wads of paper looking to hand them to somebody. And as a finance manager, I mean, I'd have a field day if I could look at the customer's previous purchase. You got a snapshot of how they bought the last time. Helps you better structure the deal. As a sales manager, helps you better structure the deal. This is a little bitty thing that can make a great big difference. We've never had to do it in the past because we sell the most popular product in the history of mankind. And we've always been able to make a pile of money selling cars. Is it getting more difficult today to make money when you sell a car?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Why is that?
Competition.
We've always had competition.